Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Auger, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
So here's Miami's starting group. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Lowry out there with Oladipo. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. Now here's Paul. Booker with no one around. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Lowry passes to Butler. Back to Lowry. Deflects the pass. Tucker finds Adebayo. Wide open look. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Booker outside. Oh, good on the 3.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Butler dishes to Tucker. The 3. Rebound by the Suns. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. He talked about how Kyle Lowry still serves as the engine for this team. Coach says, you know that cliche, cut off the head, the body will die? That's still the deal with Lowry. You need to slow him down so the rest of the team can't get going. Logic is sound. Execution will be tougher. Guys?
Thanks, David. Now Adebayo. After Mikal Bridges missing on that last 3-pointer.
Phoenix ball.
The Suns have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on, because you want to take the open threes. Miami. He knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
And the Heat making a change here. Heroes checked in. Kicks it out to Paul. Launches a 3. Knocks down the 3-ball.
This is how Chris Paul keeps the defense honest, making enough threes that you can't leave him alone anywhere on the floor.
Lowry passes to Hero. Lowry dishes to Butler. Back to Lowry. Butler against Bridges. 4 on the clock. 3-pointer, Lowry. Miami no good on that time either. Phoenix is gone, just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Crowder kicks to Bridges. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
It's going to be on Bam Adebayo, and he's good on the first of 3.
And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
And Brent, with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players. And he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. Both free throws good from Tucker. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Paul with the ball. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. It's deflected. And it goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Lowry.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now here's Paul. And here's Booker from the arc.
A focused defensive effort from Oladipo there. That's where he's setting himself apart in this game. Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Ball against Lowry. Booker, right side. Plays it up off the glass.
He has good size for his position, and Booker mixing it up on the inside.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Heat. They trail by 1. Pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Now the pass to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. That's good from Lowry on the assist from Tucker.
You know, there was a time when three-point shooting was a liability for Lowry, but the guy has put in the time, and now he is a solid option from deep.
Now here's Paul. And the layup is good. Paul's got 5.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Tucker, the pass to Oladipo. Back to Tucker. Dishes to Oladipo. Adebayo kicks to Oladipo. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Tucker can't get it to go. And the wide open shot from and the buzzer beater's good.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Suns lead by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
On the 4 for Miami. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Victor Oladipo is out there with Lowry, and it's Butler in at the 3.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
And it's Paul penetrating. Butler with the steal. Crowder against Oladipo. Outside Lowry. Just 5 to shoot from deep. Tucker can't get it to go. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero. The best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
Oladipo outside. Back to Lowry. Oladipo outside. Outside Butler. And it's blocked.
Well, more than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length.
Ayton finds Booker. Fires the 3. That shot off. And it's Miami the other way. Left side Butler from outside the arc. And again, it's the Heat missing. Phoenix leading by 4. Bridges outside. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Bridges showing more and more signs of strength, being able to finish through contact.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Guys, they are dialed in. from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
Three-pointer, Crowder, his second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Crowder not hesitating on the offensive end.
The Heat trail by 8. Lowry up top, defended by Paul. And Oladipo kicks it to Tucker. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Paul is doubled. Back to Bridges. Out left to the wing. Ayton a screen on Lowry. Paul passes to Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Right side, Butler. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Paul kicks to Bridges. And there's the drive. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Ayton rolls to the hoop for 2 at 7-1. Very fluid.
Lowry against Paul. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Lowry dishes to Tucker. From the wing. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
For 3, Booker. And it's Miami with the rebound.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for him.
Butler kicks it to Tucker. Passes it to Lowry. He takes it in. It's Oladipo on the wing. And he's good on the 3 ball. Oladipo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. We've got 28 seconds left here in the second. Paul against Lowry. And it's Paul penetrating, and he banks in the layup. Paul's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Just got that ball on a string and uses that change of pace so effective. Chris Paul getting wherever he wants to go now.
Lowry passes to Butler. Back to Lowry. Driving the lane, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not.
The previous play is under review.
Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not. I thank you, David. The folks with the score.
Your Suns, 27. The Heat, 18.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Cam Johnson. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Nader in at the small forward. There's Hero with the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Hero's got himself on the board with 3 there. I'm sitting here with former NBA dunk contest champion Brent Berry. Brent, how do you feel about how modern offenses sometimes back away from the paint?
Well, I love it, Kevin. By the way, in the dunk contest, you know there's no defense. So I'm all for that, too, because I didn't play that. But will we go back to low post play? I think what's happened is the post now is used more as an opportunity for offenses to penetrate the defense and then create more movement on the perimeter, and then the ball comes back out. And looking for those three-point shots and taking a higher percentage of those is leading to more winning. So I'm not sure when that changes.
Pass to Vincent. He's looking for Dedmon and finds him. Robinson kicks to Hero. Out to Morris. Miami needs to get a shot off. Robinson misses.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Unreal to think Duncan Robinson went undrafted. A key part to this team's offense.
Well, there's credit to Duncan Robinson and him continuing to believe in his ability, which is otherworldly in shooting the basketball off the move. It's another to find systems that allow him to do that. So Duncan has made his way, and there are teams that have found a way to use him correctly to accentuate his otherworldly shooting ability.
Dang, looking around. Pass to Shamet. Fires from deep. Buries it from three-point range. Shamet's got the lead up to 12 now for the Suns.
Shamet has these kind of games where it looks like he won't miss.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Morris finds Robinson. Crafty move. And the layup is up and in. Robinson's got his first 2 points.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
There's the drive on the wing. Johnson. To the paint.
2 minutes remaining.
And it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Vincent. Payne covering. Outside for Robinson. Drills it from outside. Robinson's got his second basket of the night.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. The pass to Shamet. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Miami ball.
The Heat trail by 9. Here's Vincent. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. There's a minute left to play in the third. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. Now, Hero. 5 to shoot. Robinson for 3. No good. Shot missing. The Suns go the other way with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Shamet, the pass to McGee. Comes up empty down low. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. This is a to Hero. Shamet with the steal. Here's Nader. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Nader's got his first 2 points of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Hero. The layup off target.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So it's Phoenix now. They lead by 11. On the floor for Miami, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Lowry out there with Oladipo. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Heat shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Now, here's Tucker, defended by Crowder. Outside Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oladipo outside. Over Booker. The offensive rebound. Adebayo and a missed layup. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 11-point game. Lowry against Paul. Here's Crowder, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And it's pretty crowded in there for Crowder. He gets to the line.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Phoenix.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Back to Lowry. Outside Butler. There's the dish to Lowry. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Adebayo. And the rejection by Ayton.
Oh, man, 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Tries again. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Crowder finds Paul. With the crossover over Lowry. And it's off the back rim, no good. The Heat trail by 13. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And finally, someone scored.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Puts the move on. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. Lowry against Paul. Now Oladipo. Lowry drives in. Adebayo. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
On defense, Miami. They trail by 11. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
How about Ayton going up there and showing off a little bit of his skill with the half turn?
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Lowry. Oladipo outside. Rejected by Booker. They get it back. 2 on the clock. Butler finds Adebayo. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his 1st foul of the game. And Phoenix has possession. And here is Paul. He dishes it to Crowder. For 3, Booker. Rebound by the Heat. Butler's got his 6th rebound on the night. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
The defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Paul kicks to Bridges. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Bridges has got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Phoenix.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Mikal Bridges.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Oladipo with the ball, now guarded by Ayton. And there's the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Assist goes to.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Really left alone that time. And the Suns lead by 13.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like this.
talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. And for Atlanta, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3. And these are two young teams, rare for youth to be served in this league. But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
Well, B.A., you know, I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
Outside Young. Capella, the pass to Young. Misses the 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
For 3, Booker. Atlanta with the rebound. Bogdanovich finds Young. Now Capella from behind the arc. Atlanta again missing. To the middle. And Booker the bucket on the assist from Crowder.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Young against Paul. Right side Young. Crowder grabs the miss.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
To the inside. Stolen by Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Crowder. Who poked away. Out on his own on the break. And Reddish gets it to go.
This is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Here's Paul. Outside for Booker. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 5 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Young. Shot clock at 5. The Hawks need to get one up here. Pass to Collins. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Crowder. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 to get things going.
Atlanta foul. Cam Reddish. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Atlanta on D. It's a 5-point game. Here's a 3 from Paul. No good. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Booker. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop. There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
5 on the clock. There's Young with the 3. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Oh, deflected. The kick out to Paul. On the push, here comes Atlanta. And Capella gets it to go.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
Now here's Young. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Phoenix grabs the miss.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Bridges passes to Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
Well, you love the focus from a young big man. DeAndre Ayton, the hoop and the arm there. Nicely done.
One shot.
That's good from Ayton. The Hawks shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Collins off the drive. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
An explosive leaper who plays with good energy. Collins can make some real athletic finishes.
Young against Paul. With one on the clock. And Crowder with the jam.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want.
And so it's Phoenix closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their defensive efforts have...
If anything, whether it's...
And CP3 never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And so in the game for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
The Suns leading. And here's Paul. That shot is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Young with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Collins. Young's got his first bucket in this one. Paul with it. Driving inside to the paint. Here's Ayton. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Young from long range, and Collins with the slam.
You want to take away the shooting of Young, but in the pick and roll, Trey can dish it effectively.
Paul passes to Booker. Pass to Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. Booker attacking. Missed inside.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss. Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Paul with the bucket.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Pass to Collins. Here's Reddish. Lets the 3 fly. Collins, the open look. And again, it's Atlanta. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send it in.
And they get it back for 3. Bridges. Rebound, Trae Young. The Hawks trailing. Here's Reddish. Booker defending. Pass to Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. Here's Capella. Here's Reddish. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Paul drives in. Outside for Booker. Bridges, left side. Pass to Aiden. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Aiden's got 9.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Up top, Collins. Covered by Crowder. Reddish on the wing. And here's Young. 6 to shoot. Pure from 3-point range. Young's got his second basket of the game.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Outside Booker. Driving in. Pass to Aiden. Capella with a rebound. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Collins outside. Bogdanovich from long range. And Aiden pulls it down.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
He was all alone on that one.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Pass to Bogdanovich. There's the triple. The shot misses. It could go. The shot, no good. That'll do it for the first half. The Suns on top, leading. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Danilo Gallinari out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Delon Wright. Then it's Gorgui Dieng. And it's Williams in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
Hunter, good.
Well, the threat to score is real when Lou Williams has the ball, but he uses that to set up his passing game.
Pass to Shaman from downtown. Kept alive and no good. Williams passes to Wright. Williams on the wing. Tries yet again. Ooh, McGee with the block. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Shaman, no good. And JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Pass to Dieng. Now here's Williams. Takes it inside. Back to Dieng. The kick out to Williams. And the Hawks with another 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Now Payne. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Nader. It's blocked.
Well, the timing, a very natural aspect of what Gorgui Dieng does on the defensive end.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. 2 on the clock. And again, it's the Suns missing, and they recover it. Pass to McGee. Back to Nader. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. Nader's gotten his first points in this one.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Here's Williams from deep. Ooh, good chance here for Hunter. And it's Atlanta scoring again. And Doris, you know a thing or two about dropping dimes from your college playing days. I've seen it. So in your opinion, who's the best passer in the league today?
Boy, this is not an easy answer, B.A. Chris Paul is going to go in the Hall of Fame as a point guard, and he manned that position for a good decade. He was one of the best in the business. But if I were saying best ever and best right now, it's hard for me to go away from LeBron James. His vision, his creativity, his ability to make the game easy for his teammates, I'd say LeBron James.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Pulls up on the wing. This for the tie. That one doesn't drop. And Phoenix the other way now. 3-point spread on the scoreboard. Now here's Payne. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Nader. Clock at 6. The Suns need to get off a shot. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Payne against Wright. 1:10 left in the third. Pass to Hunter. Back to Wright. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. Here's Jang. And he banks in the layup. Jang's got his first basket of the night.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Outside, Williams. Back to Wright. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Gallinari, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gallinari.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. And here's Paul. Crowder, a screen on Young. Paul passes to Booker. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, that's the moneymaker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from three-point range if you allow it.
Here's Reddish. Outside Bogdanovich. Crosses over. And the shot goes in.
Well, this guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
This is the kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right positioning. Nicely done.
The third quarter comes to a close. Suns ahead, leading by.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancing.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the court right now for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5.
How about Crowder's ability to start their offense with his defense? He's always keeping his hands moving.
Pass to Capella. Collins with it. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. And here's Young. Shot clock at 6. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Paul into the lane. Good chance here for Crowder. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Outside Young. Capella finds Young. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Inside. And Crowder with the jam.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Collins passes to Capella. Back to Collins. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. Blocked! Bridges against Collins. Crowder, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Pass to Reddish. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Bridges. Back to Ayton. Outside Paul. Bridges left side. Collins right side. Let's go with a 3. And Reddish, here we go. Pass to Young. Money on the 19-footer.
And Young knows his role. He's out here to shoot it and shoot it often.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Into the lane. Paul passes to Ayton. The putback. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Collins off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. The Suns have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Outside for Booker. The 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Sharpshooter from anywhere on the floor. Booker's release and form, it's so mechanically sound.
Pass to Reddish. The kick out to Young. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Suns.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game. They battled through every step of the way.
And BA, can you say big time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Can they get it? And Collins with the slam.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Paul with it. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The home...
Coach Eric Spoelstra said it was a year like no other. You have to adapt and adjust.
Well, he's honest, that's for sure. D.A., thank you. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
And especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. Just 3 to shoot. Capella, that falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Love Capella's IQ on the pick and roll, hitting his mark and then getting himself open.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. Takes it inside. And Capella sends it back. And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Your Miami Heat Dancers.
And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And Duncan Robinson, Steve, one of the more pure shooters in the NBA. He can definitely hurt you from deep.
Yes, he can, Kevin. Robinson has a very easy shot. Great percentages from 3. Well above the 40% mark on his career.
Rebounded by Tucker.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Now, here is Young. There's the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Lowry against Capella. Over Lowry, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Outside Butler. Sweet move and slam dunk by Butler.
A joy to watch Butler with his ball handling. A lot of creativity. He's one of the most gifted players in the game.
Young with the ball. Butler covering. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Capella, high post. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Shot clock at 6. And Young kicks to Capella.
That's just hustle by Jimmy Butler. Did not give up on that look. Opponents, they don't get clean looks when he's around.
Robinson misses.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And the wide open shot from Reddish. They get it back.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Lowry against Capella. Lowry passes to Robinson. Back to Lowry. To the inside. Adebayo. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Young finds Bogdanovich. In the corner, it's Capella. A minute 50 left here in the opening quarter.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch, but right now, he's hurting the team.
Tucker with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. And Kyle Lowry, good for 3.
Kyle looks confident in everything he does, and that confidence rubs off on the team.
Trying to get something going. Young. A second chance effort. And he converts the layup.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now, here's Butler. Here he goes. Out to the wing. And again, Miami with the triple.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
Bogdanovich left side. Now the feed to Capella. And it's good, 2 points.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Young against Lowry. Robinson kicks to Butler. Has to Adebayo. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Bogdanovich. No points in the game yet for him. Collins finds Bogdanovich. Offline with his three. Here is Lowry. Outside for Robinson. And that does it for the first quarter. Miami ahead, up by 4.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Lowry out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Robinson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Tucker. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Capella.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Reddish the pass to Capella. Kicks it to Reddish. No good that time. And Miami the other way now. Now here's Lowry. Outside Butler. And Tucker has it in the corner. Lowry against Young. Robinson on the wing. Just 2 to shoot. Over Collins. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Looking back at the 2017 NBA Draft, Steve, the selections in the middle portion of the first round, just incredible value there.
It is. Donovan Mitchell going 13th. Bam Adebayo selected 14th. A pair of all-stars. And then John Collins going 19th overall to Atlanta. An absolute steal.
Lowry against Young. Butler with the ball. That one good for 2.
This speaks to how assertive Butler is. Good at getting deep inside and finishing.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Collins passes to Young. Bogdanovich inside, defended by Butler. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And it might be an overused term, Smitty, but I think the description of Bogdanovich as a glue guy really fits.
I agree. He has a lot of those qualities that every team needs. He's a playmaker. He gets after it on the defensive end, and he can create his own offense when need be.
Back to Lowry. Into the lane. Pass to Adebayo. Nice move. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 3rd assist on the night. Young pass to Bogdanovich. Now here's Collins. Guarded by Tucker. Collins dishes to Bogdanovich, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Heat leading by 6. And here's Lowry. In the corner, it's Robinson. Back to Lowry. It's tipped. Young with the steal. This one for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Butler, no good. The Hawks trail by 6. Kicks it out to Collins. Second chance shot. Here's Bogdanovich. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Lowry passes to Robinson. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the half. From past the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Robinson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Heat.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. Nifty move. And that's 2 points on the layup.
You have to admire Young's determination and toughness. He's not just a perimeter threat.
Now Lowry. Pass to Robinson. 50 seconds left now here in the second. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Robinson's got 6 points.
His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
The Hawks call timeout. Who wants a t-shirt? Fans, welcome.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. 46 seconds left in the first half. Right against Lowry. Shoots. And it's right missing. The Heat leading by 8. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Tucker. The kick outside to Butler. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That'll be his second foul of the game. For Atlanta, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Here's Wright. He dishes it to Williams. Sinks the triple.
This is who Lou Williams is in a nutshell. An excellent shooter off the catch.
Now here's Lowry. And Tucker has it in the corner. And stolen by Jang. It'll count. That one's not going to go. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. All right, David, thank you.
The Hawks, 15.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And so in the game for the Hawks, they've got Chang. Gallinari is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's DeJuan Wright, and it's Williams at the 2. Now Hero. The kick out to Oladipo. 6 to shoot. Rebounded by the Hawks. Down low, here's Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Oladipo goes in. Nice move, and it's good on the way in. Oladipo's got his first bucket in this one. Right, you know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game. Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
And it's Wright with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a three-point game.
Smooth shooting motion from distance. Williams making it look easy.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat.
Chang against Oladipo. Inside. Shots good by Dedmon. Dedmon's got his first basket of the night.
And known as a combo guard, Victor Oladipo has some point guard level passing skills in the body of a two.
Now here's Williams. 6 points for him. He kicks to Hunter. Stolen. In transition, here comes Miami. And the wide open shot from Morris. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Hawks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th grade in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
And Miami has possession after the basket by Atlanta. Oladipo misses. Hawks have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. It's Williams, high post. For the lead, he takes it up and lays it in. Williams has got 8 points.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. And Oladipo kicks to Hero. And the layup's good off the glass. Hero's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
You see it almost nightly. Hero is underrated in terms of his ability to score inside.
Chang with the screen for Williams. And the pass to Chang. It's hauled in by Hero. And Gorgie Chang is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Oladipo. And finished off by Oladipo.
Too smooth. Oladipo down the lane with such ease. His agility really gives him an edge.
Now here's Wright. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So for the Hawks.
First team foul.
There's a minute left in the third quarter of the game. Collins with it. Guarded now by Morris. Collins dishes to Young. Just 5 on the clock. From downtown. And it's Strus with the rebound. The Heat with the lead. And Oladipo has it in the corner. It's Morris atop the key. Hero with it. Capella's there. Miami needs to get a shot off. Dedmon's shot is off. The Hawks have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Young from outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got 7 points in the game.
This is Young's game. Ready to fire as soon as he touches it.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. And he finishes nicely on the way. Hero's got 4 this quarter. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's the Heat. They lead.
Fans, welcome your Miami.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. The plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Butler out there with Lowry, and it's Robinson in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And here's Lowry. Following the three-pointer from Cam Reddish. And it's Lowry penetrating. Pass to Tucker. Butler against Bogdanovich. Pulls up on the elbow. A nice shot by Tucker.
I like that approach, playing inside out, forcing the defense to scramble.
Young with the ball. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. Now the dish to Young. Makes it off the glass. Young's got the lead up to 2 now for Atlanta.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Now here's Tucker. Lowry kicks to Adebayo. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And here's Young. Passes it to Reddish. It's Young on the wing. Now recovering. Young passes to Reddish. A three-pointer off the mark.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And the first one drops.
His game is defined by heart and hustle. Bam Adebayo would be welcomed by any coach on any team in any league.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now, here is Young. Reddish dishes to Young. Shot clock at 5. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Reddish has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Big time play. Cam Reddish stepping up to the plate. We know he has the talent to do so.
Lowry kicks to Butler. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Now here is Lowry. Right side, Butler. Banked in off the glass.
This is what the coach wants. Hit Jimmy Butler, the ball going downhill.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Young. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. He'd have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Lobbed up there for Collins. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And it's Lowry penetrating. Outside for Robinson. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Lowry finds Butler. And it's blocked by Capella.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
Poke loose, and they get it back. Shot clock at 3, and so here is Miami. Robinson for 3. That shot missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Collins kicks to Young. You can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Lowry. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 4.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
You know, the universal theme to Lowry's game, it's toughness. Mentally and physically, he tries to wear you down. No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Now, here is Young. Right side, Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Over in the corner, Reddish. Feeds it to Capella. It's stolen by Adebayo. In transition, here comes Miami. Lowry's got the ball. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. That's a 4-point ball game.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
Young from outside, off target with that shot.
I love Kyle Lowry's commitment at the defensive end of the floor.
All right, David, thank you. give them a lot of credit. Thank you for that report.
Here we go.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And doors, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest. And more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
Clock at 6. Butler passes to Adebayo. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
Lowry dishes to Robinson. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Misses the 3. Quick start for the Suns in this one. It's a 5-point game. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebounded by Tucker.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Adebayo, high post. Got a piece of it. Bridges with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Connects from three-point range. Bridges has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Looking to end the run. Some solid D from Paul.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Crowder, the pass to Bridges. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Bridges, no one around him. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run. And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
Again, the miss by the Heat. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Paul outside. Pass to Crowder. Launches it. That one doesn't go. And it's Miami the other way. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Tucker kicks to Robinson. Hands it from downtown.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
Now here's Butler with the drive. Lowry passes to Adebayo. 3-pointer. And again, Miami with the triple.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Paul goes in. Bridges outside. Lets it go with a 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Lowry against Paul. Butler dishes to Tucker. The kick outside to Butler. And the Heat, another 3.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here's Bridges. 14 points for him. And the wide-open shot from Crowder. Another 3 for Phoenix.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Pass to Adebayo. Crowder with the steal. Bridges outside. He feeds it to Ayton. Crowder kicks to Paul. Driving inside. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And you can learn a lot about rebounding by watching this guy. Look at the fundamentals there on the box out.
Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Fader on the way, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Phoenix.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Lowry out there with Butler. And it's Robinson in at the 3 spot. And you look at Lowry's numbers, remarkably similar, Doris, year after year after year.
Yeah, this guy has polished skills at both ends of the floor. He has seen absolutely everything you can see in the regular season or in the playoffs. Kyle Lowry is emerging as a mentor to younger guys in the NBA. This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Paul kicks to Booker. Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. And he drives in, and yes, it's good.
You have to stay under control and don't let the dwindling shot clock pressure you. For Chris Paul, that's never a problem.
Now, here's Lowry. Passes to Tucker. Back to Lowry. The pass to Tucker. A three-pointer, no good. Suns leading by 8. Ayton in the high post. The kick out to Crowder. They get the rebound. Second shot opportunity. And it's Ayton missing. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. Outside Butler. Over Booker. Shakes him. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Ayton a screen on Lowry. And here's Booker from the arc. Can't hit that one. And it's Miami the other way. To the inside. Paul with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Offensive rebound. Crowder the pass to Ayton. Phoenix no good that time either. The Heat trail by 8. Going inside. Here's Adebayo. It's hauled in by the Suns. They've led by as many as 11 points. Paul against Lowry. Trying to get open is Crowder. And the layup falls. Paul's got his 2nd bucket of the night. It wasn't too long ago, Doris, that people referred to the NBA as a point guard league. Think that's still the case?
I don't, Kevin. When you look across the league right now, the best players come from across positions. You've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, not a point guard. You might describe him as a point forward, but you could describe him in many ways. Nikola Jokic, the reigning MVP, is a center, but really he's a point center. LeBron James remains one of the most dangerous guys in the league. Kevin Durant will go down as one of the great scorers in history and really a much better defender than giving credit for it. So, no, I'd say the golden age of point guards is over.
Now, here is Robinson after the miss from Jay Crowder. Lowry finds Robinson. From outside, off the mark. Suns leading by 7. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Booker fires from way outside. Off target with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Outside Robinson. Butler passes to Robinson. And here's Adebayo. The 3-ball. Robinson missing again. Phoenix has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Kicks it out to Booker. Ayton trying to break free. And there's Booker on the assist by Paul. And the Suns lead by 9. Lowry against Paul. Outside Butler. Rejected by Crowder.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
Ayton a screen on Lowry. Bridges kicks to Paul. Puts up a 3. And it's Lowry with the rebound. Miami's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Drives to the hoop. And stolen by Ayton.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Bridges for 3. And that one is off. And so it's Phoenix in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter.
Your Miami Heat.
Thanks so much, David and Wilson.
The Suns, 23.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Cameron Payne is out there with Landry Shamet. And there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Johnson, and it's Nader in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Payne, following the score by Miami. Pass to Nader. Back to Payne, and stolen by Dedmon. Oladipo right side. Off target from outside. Phoenix leading by 7. And here is Shamet. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Landry Shamet.
He hits both from the stripe. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Pass to Hero. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Johnson attacking, kicks to Payne. Takes a 3. It's Dedmon with the rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Strus passes to Oladipo. Passes it to Strus. 6 to shoot. Oladipo with the ball, working on Payne, and it's Strus missing. Phoenix leading by 9. Shamet with it, now defended by Oladipo. No problems knocking that one down.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Oladipo kicks to Hero. The pass to Strus. The Heat need to get a shot off. The 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. McGee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The putback. He can't get that one. And the Heat going the other way now. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Misses off the right iron.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Here's Nader, guarded by Oladipo. It's stolen by Morris. In transition, here comes Miami. Morris with the ball. Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Payne looking around. Pass to Shamet. Driving to the basket. 5 on the clock. Payne passes to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Now, here's Oladipo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Strus passes to Hero. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And how about the moxie of this kid? Hero has flair to his game. He's fun to watch. And I tell you, he wouldn't be any fun to play against.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Payne. Pass to Nader. To the paint. And stolen by Dedmon. Oladipo outside. Driving in. Passes it to Strus. Back to Oladipo. Now Hero. He has 5. Clock at 4. For the 3. Nader grabs the board.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Down low, here's Johnson. The shake. Nice D from Oladipo.
Phoenix foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
The free throw drops for Oladipo.
Well, we know that Victor Oladipo is a combo guard, meaning he can play the 1 and the 2. What I like is how impressive his overall game is and the fearlessness with which he plays. Wow.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Booker, and he drives in.
Boy, this guy's operating like a 10-year vet. Booker making all the right decisions almost immediately.
Oladipo dishes to Butler. Robinson on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. He got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Phoenix in control.
Fans, welcome. Your Miami.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Jimmy Butler is out there with Lowry, and it's Robinson in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now Robinson following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. Robinson is in. That one falls.
And guys, I like what they're doing here in the second half. Getting a lot of production in the paint and still trailing, but starting to show some grit down low.
And so it's Paul bringing it up with the Suns. He takes it in to the middle. Bridges up top, guarded by Robinson.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Lowry kicks to Butler. And there's the pass to Tucker. Outside Lowry. Back to Tucker. The tray doesn't go for him.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Paul passes to Bridges. Another one falls for Phoenix.
This is what you call putting it all together on the offensive end. Go ahead, Mikal Bridges.
Outside for Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively. He's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Now here's Paul. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. The Suns need to get a shot off. No good from Booker.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Robinson finds Tucker. Outside for Robinson. Back to Tucker. Pass to Butler. Fires for three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. The drive by Paul. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Suns lead by 9.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Bridges against Robinson. Bridges with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
2 minutes.
Lowry against Paul. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Outside Butler. And stolen by Booker. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Tucker. Adebayo with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Here's Tucker. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Bridges dishes to Ayton. Back to Bridges. Count that bucket. Bridges has got 20 points.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Lowry passes to Butler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Paul surveying the floor. The dish to Ayton. It's hauled in by the Heat. Lowry with the ball. He kicks it to Tucker. Robinson on the wing. Lowry passes to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. From the arc. Tucker can't get it to go. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Bridges dishes to Ayton. The kick out to Crowder. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
And here are the Suns now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
You really appreciate the relentlessness of Jimmy Butler. This guy is one of the elite wing defenders in the league.
Here's Adebayo. So the Suns win it. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily.
And tonight, the rare marquee matchup in center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. A different style, but the same goal, to dominate at the painted area.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Here's Young. Pass to Reddish. Just 5 on the clock. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He's still adding muscle to his frame. Cam Reddish is showing us his ability to play through contact and finish.
Now here's Paul. Out to Bridges. Puts up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Collins. The crossover. It's tipped.
Jay Crowder didn't give up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. His coach appreciates the hustle.
Here's Reddish. Covered by Crowder. Collins. Crowder grabs the miss.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
Ball against Young. Pass to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass, Smitty.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. BA, having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Reddish. Pass to Capella. Here's Reddish. He's guarded by Bridges. Top of the key. Reddish misses. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Over to the left wing. The 3 from Ayton. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
2 minutes.
And here's Young.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
What a nimble move by Young, getting around the contact and the finish.
Paul into the lane. Good chance here for Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Young against Paul. Pass to Capella. Bogdanovich with it. It's deflected. Now Ayton. And now the Suns. Fast break. Crowder with a screen. Now here's Booker. Takes a 3. Collins with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Reddish. He can't hit that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Booker. There's the 3. Booker missing again.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
There's Young with the 3. Offensive board. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
Paul passes to Crowder. Counted.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Young with it. Shoots over Paul. Here's Bogdanovich. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Phoenix closing.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Chasers.
If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. You know, by the time Bogdanovich arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
That one goes in. Ayton's got 5 now.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Now here's Young. 5 points in the game. Up top, Capella. Back to Reddish. Pass to Capella. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Hawks foul. Cam Reddish. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Suns leading. Now Paul. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Bridges passes to Paul. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Ayton. There's Young with the 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
This is Trae Young's game. Unbreakable confidence, quick release, unlimited range.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Booker. Pass to Ayton. Shakes him. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Right side, Bogdanovich. Picked by Bogdanovich. Here's Reddish. Here's Capella. 5 to shoot. Young way outside. No good on the triple. The Suns have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Outside Paul. Going inside. Pass to Crowder. Outside Paul. Fires in the triple. Paul's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights of your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
Bogdanovich, no good.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
Bridges outside. Takes the 3. On target from range. And now an 11-point Suns lead.
In general, they're finding good looks from beyond the arc, steadily improving as this game's going along.
Young with it, now guarded by Booker. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. They need this. The shot that time, not on target. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Bridges. The kick out to Paul. 4-3. Capella with a rebound.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Here's Young. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Fearless attacking the heart of that defense. Young is willing to take punishment to get his points.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Jang, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Gallinari comes in for Collins. Hunter's checked in for Reddish, and Williams is subbed in for Bogdanovich. Here's Shamet. Down low. Cuts off the pass. 44 seconds left in the first half of this game. Young against Payne. Outside Young. Pass to Jang. Goes up at the stripe, and he knocks the jumper down.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Here's Payne. Here's Nader. Over Hunter. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Shamet. And the Suns miss again. He got it off in time. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so that's the end. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Danilo Gallinari out there with Gorgie Jang. Then there's Lou Williams. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. McGee, a screen on Gallinari. Johnson passes to Payne. Drills it from deep. And the Suns lead by 10.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Pass to Williams. To the inside. Oh, sweet move. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Phoenix has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Wright against Payne. Johnson with it. Back to Payne. Jacks up a 3. No luck on that one. Atlanta is shooting only 35% so far. Outside, Williams. Sinks it from distance. Williams has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Payne. There's the drive. Pass to Nader. That shot off. And Atlanta will come the other way. Right outside. Here's Jang. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Nader, good.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Right, the pass to Williams. Six to shoot. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Right against Payne. It's Nader on the wing. Pass to McGee. It's stolen by Hunter. And they're on the run.
2 minutes.
The kick out to Williams. Back to Jang. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
Right with the ball. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
The first free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up.
DeLon Wright.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:44 left to play in the third quarter here. Ball against Wright. Bridges outside. From deep. That shot off the mark. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Now here's Ayton. 7 points in the game. Paul for three. Gets the three to fall. Paul's got 6 points.
What focus on the range shot by Chris. Not letting anything throw him off.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son.
Trae Young, he's checked in for the Hawks.
All right, fans, that was your son, Andrew Dempsey. Make some noise.
1:07 left in the third. Outside Bogdanovich. There's Young with the three. Outside Bogdanovich. Stolen by Booker. Outside Paul. The three. The shot comes out, so the Hawks will take it the other way.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Outside Young. Capella in the high post. Collins passes to Capella. 4 on the clock. That one a little long. The Suns have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Now here's Booker. Three-pointer, Bridges. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Dancer.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And here's Crowder from the arc. It's hauled in by Reddish. Atlanta's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Reddish. Now Young. He's guarded by Paul. From 11 feet away. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Suns leading. To the paint. Ayton passes to Paul. Crowder a screen on Bogdanovich. The three is up. Paul can't get it to go.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Young misses. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer, Bridges. On the wing, Crowder. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game.
That's just his first turnover of the night. What a steady, efficient game he's played thus far.
The Hawks shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Outside Young. Young missing again. And the Suns shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Paul passes to Bridges. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Here's Reddish. Back to Young. Shoots over Paul. And Young gets it to go.
He is a scoring machine right now, but he needs more support from his teammates if they want to win this one.
Paul against Young. Out to Bridges. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Mikal Bridges. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Young against Paul. Pass to Reddish. Back to Young. Paul with a steal.
Not a smart pass, and he knows it. Got to disguise your intentions better than that.
And here's Crowder from the arc. Counted from distance. And the Suns lead by 10. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Suns.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
You also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim as they've challenged every shot and blocked quite a few tonight.
Not just a scorer, Bogdanovich shows excellent feel as a playmaker. That was a nice find.
Outside for Booker. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. It's tipped. Stolen by Booker. On the break. Here's Ayton. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Now here's Young. Collins with a screen on Paul. Young, the pass to Collins. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Knocks down the triple.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Phoenix has gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the 4th quarter. Paul drives in. Crowder left side. Launches it. Buries it from 3.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Suns.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number 1 was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Chris Paul.
Woo, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
Now here's Booker from deep 3-point range. Ayton passes to Booker. Ayton, the screen on Bogdanovich. Booker can't get it to go.
High percentage look for him, but bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Young, the pass to Capella. Now Collins. The rebound by Bridges.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Here's Crowder. So the Suns win it. A clean win. And one.
Hi, everyone. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight. Brent, what do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if you're going to play that fast, you're going to have to make decisions that don't catch up with the speed. And that means making the right quick decisions and not rushing things. If these teams get ahead of themselves, the first ones to do that, they might find themselves in a hole.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Lowry and Hero are the guard set. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. Reddish's shot is good.
And that bump does not throw Cam Reddish off.
Outside Lowry. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's the Hawks' ball. Young looking it over. Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Defense is going to have to work overtime to get out to Trae Young in that kind of distance.
Lowry up top. Here's Tucker. And the 3 off target.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
Hawks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Young against Lowry. Kicks it out to Collins. 13 feet away. Capella, the pass to Reddish. Shot clock at 6. Driving inside.
Reddish daring the defenders that time as he got really aggressive.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And a season ago at the charity strike, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
And he makes both free throws.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Hero with it. He's picked up by Collins. Butler kicks to Hero. Again, the miss by the Heat. The Hawks with a quick start to this game. Young from outside. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Ouch. 3 fouls for him already. And now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
Collins finds Capella. Bogdanovich inside. He's covered by Hero.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Young against Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. They grab their own miss. Here's Tucker. Back to Butler. To end the drought. Offensive rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth. 2 minutes.
Butler on the way. Stolen by Collins. Here's Reddish. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there.
Miami shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. And so Butler nails both of them. There's 1:40 left to play in the first quarter. Young outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Another shot. And Adebayo sends it back.
Good defensive play. Adebayo on the inside, helping out his teammates.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Kicks it to Tucker. Takes it inside. Good work defensively by Capella.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
In the flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
Young passes to Collins. Back to Young. It's stolen by Adebayo. And they're pushing it up. Hero with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. Butler attacking. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
They got up the speed and that momentum carrying him right through the contact. Butler with the score.
Young right side. Capella against Lowry. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
Team 4.
And here's Young from the arc.
Yeah, and he plays a lot bigger than that 6-foot frame would suggest. Lowry is just a bundle of energy out there. Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of... And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hawks lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. Here's Reddish. Here's Capella. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Miami. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Hero. Lets it go from deep. Pass to Tucker. Drives to the hoop. And Capella sends it back.
Well, Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
Just 4 to shoot. Hero from long range. Well, they say great offense beats great defense, Brett. That never seemed truer than in today's NBA.
There's a much stronger connection between a team's offensive rating and their win percentage. And what's been incredible, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, that we have seen historic offenses. I mean, 2 years ago, the Dallas Mavericks had the best offense the league had ever seen. And last year, 5 teams were better than that Mavs team 2 years ago. So the analytics and the 3-ball, those have certainly changed the way that teams are attacking and scoring the basketball with the type of efficiency and impact they have in the past couple seasons.
Outside for Lowry. The pass to Adebayo. That one goes. Count it. Adebayo's got his first points in this one.
Well, Bam Adebayo's so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Pass to Collins. Young against Lowry. Young passes to Capella. Goes back up, and that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Here's Collins, and a wide open look for Capella. Off target from three-point range.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. Now, here is Young, guarded by Tucker. Collins wide open, he fires. That three off the mark.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Nice move. And the rejection by Collins.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
Lock at 6. There's the drive. Tucker can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 3. Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. That's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases, has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
Hero kicks to Lowry. Hero on the wing. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Pass to Tucker. Now Adebayo. From 8, here's Hero. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Capella. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Releases. Young, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Vincent, the pass to Dedmon. Stolen by Collins. With the drive. And then jammed down as he goes right over Markieff Morris.
And some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
Oladipo outside. Good if it goes. And so it's Atlanta bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been playing. Okay, David, much appreciated. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. John Collins has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the floor for Miami, they've got Oladipo. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Markieff Morris. Then it's Robinson, and it's Vincent in at the point guard. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Dedmon inside. He's against Chang. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Dedmon. It's good. Dedmon's got the first points of the 3rd quarter up on the board for the Heat.
The inside game of Dedmon looks pretty good there. That's a nice move. Comfortable with that.
It's tipped. Williams against Oladipo. Out to Morris. 6 to shoot. Oladipo dishes to Robinson. Right with it. Robinson picks him up. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And it's Hunter with the jam.
He's so dangerous as a scorer. Lou Williams can recognize when there's openings. This time it was a teammate.
The Heat trail by 7. Here's Vincent. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Oladipo misses.
And Lou Williams, always a threat off the bench, has had the right mindset for playing six-man really his whole career.
And as that career sort of is in the twilight, I don't think that mentality for Lou changes, where he wants to come in and impact the game, especially on the offensive end. And maybe he wins you 2 or 3 games during the regular season that takes you from a team that might not have home court to one that does. And maybe one of those magical nights happens in the postseason for Lou Williams.
Hunter, no one around him. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Heat shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves. Morris passes to Vincent. Going inside. Basket counts. Vincent's got his first basket.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Here's Gallinari. And Wright kicks to Williams. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Heat trail by 5. Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Gallinari. Vincent the pass to Robinson. Buries the long-range jumper. Robinson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Wright outside. Passes it to Hunter. Jacks up a 3. Trains the three-pointer.
Looking for some friendly competition as Hunter responds with a three-pointer of his own.
Oladipo taking his time here. Outside Robinson. The kick out to Oladipo. Shoots from 8. Hunter grabs the miss. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Williams attacking. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Well, this is what gets his teammates going. The veteran Williams shaking and making the defense work.
Oladipo outside. And he lays it straight in. Oladipo's got his first points of the night.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And Zhang kicks to Gallinari. Now the pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. There's 47 seconds left in the third. And Dedmon throws it down.
The athleticism Dedmon's bringing right now on offense is paying some dividends, gliding through the air that time.
And here is Wright. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Zhang. Gallinari on the wing. Dishes it to Hunter. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. The Heat trail by 5. Now here's Oladipo. Pass to Robinson. Morris dishes to Robinson. Now Oladipo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oladipo, a good free throw shooter, so well served to seek out contact and get to the line.
The Heat have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. So it's both teams making substitutions here. He hits the second from the line. Young from outside. And that one released in time, but no good.
I felt like Jimmy Butler had a plan on that possession.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Lowry up top. He kicks to Tucker. Outside Lowry. Count the basket.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, but man, he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
Young for 3. Lock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal foul.
Yeah, you really want to stay down on any kind of fake like that, so Trae Young does a nice job of coaxing the defense.
Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Oladipo. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Outside Lowry. Kicks it to Tucker. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Young pass to Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks. Lowry against Young. Lowry kicks to Butler. Young with the steal. Bogdanovich finds Collins. Young outside. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Capella sets a screen for Young, and it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Unable to get that one. And Miami the other way now. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The Heat trail by 10. Outside Lowry. Pass to Hero. It's stolen by Reddish.
The second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
Young outside. The dish to Collins. Butler with the steal. Lowry passes to Tucker. Here's Adebayo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Adebayo's got it back down to within single digits for Miami. We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter. Young outside. Capella inside, defended by Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, Capella, a lot of respect to the big man who's really downsized his game. Committed to the role, committed to being a lob target. He continues to play great defense on the interior. That's the definition of a modern big.
Tucker with the ball. Capella's there. It's stolen by Capella. Collins kicks to Young. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. 6 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Young outside. He dishes it to Capella. Back to Young. Driving the lane.
Trae Young in this game is playing completely in control and taking advantage of defenders being overly aggressive.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
Now refine 0. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. No good with the triple. And Atlanta has possession. Over in the corner, Reddish. Passes it to Young. Here's the 3. Missed. And so the Hawks take the win. It was a fantastic ball. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.